In this video, we're going to be looking at the problems in the section 3.3 slides. We're starting with these problems on page 5. So our first problem asks, David Spears' salary increased from $58,240 to $63,190, and we're asked what's the amount of increase. Well, that's very simple. All we have to do is subtract 63,190 minus 58,240. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Oops. Now I have to do that. Minus 8 is 4. That's an increase of $4,950. Next up, a coat was marked down from $98 to $79. What is the amount of markdown? For this, we just subtract 98 minus 79, which will give us 19. $19 markdown. Moving on. That was on the wrong page there. Yeah, that was the page that we wanted. Okay, here is the actual page that we wanted. So we've got two more examples here. Technical assistants at Best Buy are to receive a 4% increase in wages per hour. If they were making $19.25 per hour, what is the amount of increase per hour to the nearest cent, and what is the new wage per hour? So to do this, we are going to take 4% of 19.25, 0.04 times 19.25. And I just do that with my calculator. And I get 77 cents. Then for the new wage, we add that to the $19.25 per hour. And get 20.02, $20.02. Next, molten iron shrinks 1.2% while cooling. What is the cooled length of a piece of iron if it is cast in a 24 centimeter mold? So it's cast in a 24 centimeter mold. We want to know the length if it shrinks 1.2%. So we take first. We're going to take 1.2% of 24, so that's 0.012 times 24, which gives us 0.288. We subtract that from 24 centimeters. Two, 1, 8, 3, 2, 23 and 812 thousandths centimeters. Got a few more problems here, page 7. Medical assistants are to receive a 9% increase in wages per hour. If they were making $15.25 an hour, what's the new wage per hour to the nearest cent? we can do what we were doing before, or we can do this a little differently and do it all in one step. We can take 1 plus 0.09 times our $15.25. So that's 1.09 times 15.25, which gives us 16.6225, or to the nearest cent, $16.62. A pair of jeans that originally cost $49.99 is now advertised as 70% off. What is the sale price of the jeans? Here, we can do this as 49.99 times 70% off means 1 minus 0.30, 0.70 rather, is 49.99 times 0.30. That gives us $14.997, which is approximately $15. A 3% error is acceptable for a machine part to be usable. If the part is intended to be 57 centimeters long, what is the range of measures that is acceptable for this part? So we need to check both sides. We want to see what happens if we take away 3% and if we add 3%. So this is going to be 57 times 0.97 is less than L, the length of the part, is less than 57 times 1.03. It's also what we call the tolerance. So 57 times 0.97 is 55.29 centimeters. That's going to be less than L, which is less than 57 times 1.03, which gives us 58.71 centimeters. Next, we are going to look at these problems on page 8, which ask about the complements of these percentages. And to find the complement, you just subtract the number from 100. 100 minus 25 is 75, so the complement is 75%. 100 minus 80 is 20, so the complement is 20%. 100 minus 36 is 64, so the complement is 64%. Nice simple one there. Right. We did this exact problem, except we didn't estimate before. So we're going to estimate this now. So $49.99 is about $49.99 is approximately $50. Okay, and now we're going to take 10% of 50. And that's 5. Okay, so now we recognize that the complement of 70 is 30. So 3 sets of 10% is $15, which is exactly the value we came up with before. They would probably mark it down to $14.99 in the other case, but this is a good estimate for us. A worn brake lining is measured to be 1/32 of an inch thick. If the original thickness was 1/4 inch, what is the percent of wear? Okay, so now we can use, we don't know our rate, but we know our base and our portion, so we can use we can use our words I'm trying to remember, percent per proportion to do this. 1/4, better way to do this. So we've got x over 100 equals 1/32 over 1/4. But that's the same as 4 over 32, which is 1/8. Okay, well, we can multiply that times 100. X equals 1/8 times 100 is 12.5%. Our final example, at Best Buy, the price of a DVD player dropped by 20% to $179. What was the original price to the nearest dollar? All right, so we start with 20% is our rate. So we have 20 over 100 equals 179 over x. Therefore, 20x equals I just realized something about this one. I apologize for this. This is not the percent wear. This is the percent of the original that the that remains. So our percent wear is 1 minus 12%, 12.5%, which is 87.5%. That is how worn the tires are. Okay, now that we've done that, we recognize that we're doing the same sort of thing here. So 20 times x equals 17,900. Divide that by 20. This means that it should be 80, not 20. So 80x equals 17,900. And when we divide, we get about $223.75. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, please get in touch.